Kali Linux is a Debian-based distribution mainly used for digital forensics and penetration tests. In this short video, I'll show you how to install it on Raspberry Pi 3. This video is for educational purposes only. Kali Linux is maintained by Offensive Security, and from there you can find training to be an ethical hacker. With authorization, you can simulate attack on computer systems for security reasons, to find and fix security weaknesses and to get access to system features and data. For example, if you would like to hack a website or hack a Wi-Fi network, just for ethical hacking, not to harm these systems, but to know how to defend your system from existing hacking processes. To install Kali Linux on Raspberry Pi 3, we will go to kali.org, and from there is a download link. Okay, from here you can find Kali ARM images, which is these images is for the distribution on single board computers and ARM-based devices. This will send you to Offensive Security website. Here is the ARM images for many devices. If you want to install it on any of these boards, click on the corresponding download link. In this tutorial, I'm using Raspberry Pi, so this is the section for it. And there is 3 options for Raspberry Pi 2 or 3. Here is second link for Raspberry Pi A Plus and Pi 0, which has a single core. And also the last one is for Raspberry Pi with TFT screen support. Down here is there is many more boards that you can use. Devices really looks interesting, and maybe I'll try the system on one of these later. Back to the Pi section, I'll download the image to my computer. I've already done that, so I'll cancel the download process. And now insert the SD card into your computer and make sure it's empty, because if you have existing data on this SD card, it will be wiped out. I'll use Etcher to write the image into the SD card. First, select the image file and make sure that you choose the right SD card drive. Then click on flash. Etcher now will flash the image into the SD card. This may take time, depend on your computer speed. It's not so much time, but anyway, I'll fast forward this part. And now success. Take the SD card from your computer and insert it into the Raspberry Pi. Connect the keyboard, mouse, HDMI, Ethernet cables, and the power cable. The system now will boot into Kali. The installation is already done when you flashed the image to the SD card, and it will take around 20 seconds to boot for the first time. And here is the login screen. The default login and the password is root for the username, and the password is TOOR. For the panel, I'll choose the default panel. It looks okay. And here is the desktop. It looks nice and simple, but there is a thick black border around the screen. This is because overscan option is enabled. So let's go and disable the overscan option. Actually, guys, this took me a while to figure it out. First, you need to mount this drive, which contains the boot. Then we will write the configuration file for the Pi using sudo nano /boot/config.txt. Here just write disable _ overscan = 1 semicolon. Save the file and then reboot the board. The Pi now will reboot. This time will be a little bit faster, and now you can see that the thick black border is already gone. in the application menu, as you can see, doesn't have a lot of tools because you need to install Kali Linux full. First, let's update the system using sudo apt-get update. We need to have the full space for the SD card, so we need a disk partitioning utility like gparted. I'll install it now using sudo apt-get install gparted-y, and installation now is finished. After updating the system, I noticed that there is some new set of tools now on the application menu, but this is also not the full version. Let's resize the SD card and download the full version. From the application menu, choose System, then gparted. Here are the SD card partitions, and there is unallocated storage. We need to include this one to our partition. So choose resize/move and slide this slider into the end to include all of this space. Click on resize and apply to take effect. Okay, done. Okay, close gparted. On the terminal now, type sudo -apt-get install kali_linux_full, and this will download a full set of tools, which is around 1 GB of files download, and this one will take around 3 GB of storage space. Type Y and let it go. Here I went to sleep, and in the next morning it finished downloading. I think it took around 4 to 5 hours. After that, the installation process will begin. During the installation process, you will be asked for some settings. Already I find that the default options is fine with me, so I choose the default options. And finally, after these hours, done. Now, if you check the application menu, you will find a massive set of organized tools for information gathering, for vulnerability analysis, for web application analysis, and much more tools. This is the full set of tools for the Kali Linux. And from here, you can search for tutorials for a specific tool, or even get a full course about it. Offensive Security provides a list of tools and projects. One of these projects over there is Metasploit Unleashed, which is a free ethical course. You can check it out, and if you are interested, there is you can download Metasploitable 2. This is a vulnerable Linux distribution that you can test the Kali Linux on this system. Also, we can check YouTube for more courses about Kali Linux. In the future videos, maybe I'll try making some examples of ethical hacking. If you would like to see any of these tutorials, please comment down below. At the end, now you have it. If you like the video, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. I hope you like this tutorial, and have a nice day.